Well, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy NevinTheBarber, and in today's haircut tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a flawless drop fade with a beard lineup. So to get right into today's tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and take my Metal Instinct trimmers by Stylecraft to set in my first initial guideline. And you guys can see how I'm dropping this guideline right beneath my client's occipital bone on the back of his head. Like I said, since this is going to be a drop fade, I want to be sure that this blend stays beneath the occipital bone in the back of my client's head. And I'm just following up with the Metal Instinct shaver to bald all that stubble down to the skin, followed by using no guard with the lever all the way open on my Stylecraft Metal Instinct clippers. And I'm taking this next guideline up, going up about 1 inch right above my previous guideline with the trimmers. And now with the 1.5 guard all the way closed, I'm gonna go up about 1 more inch, creating another guideline. So I have 3 guidelines right now: the 00, the 0.5, and now the 1.5. And I'm gonna begin blending up into the bulk, doing some clipper over comb, still using that 1.5 guard. So this step right here is basically saving me from using the number 4, the number 3, and the number 2 guard. All I use in my fading system is the 1.5 guard as well as the half guard. And if you guys haven't tried this system out, please be sure to try it out and let me know how it works for you guys in the comments. This is a very fast and efficient system when it comes to fading. Essentially, all I'm really doing here is I'm putting my guidelines going up and I'm coming back down, erasing each guideline that I create. So now with my half guard, starting with the lever all the way open, I'm gonna begin attacking that middle guideline, blending out the 0.5 into the 1.5. And I'm just opening and closing the lever as needed, just doing lever play to flick out this middle guideline. And I went ahead and came back with my 1.5 guard with the lever all the way open, just to flick out that last faint guideline on the top of my fade. So when it comes to the blend happens from the 1.5 down to the 00. So in this case, as you guys can see, since there was just a very small faint guideline at the top of that fade, I went ahead and put the 1.5 guard back on just to flick it out. And just like that, I was able to get that guideline faded out with the 1.5 guard. So before erasing my last guideline, I'm gonna go ahead and line up my client C cups with my trimmers. I always like to line up the C cups as well as the vertical bars before erasing that last 00 guideline. And if you guys are new to my channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment letting me know what you guys want to see next. I do drop weekly barber tutorials, so if there's any tutorials that you guys are interested in seeing, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I'll try my best to get them out for you guys. And now with no guard with the lever all the way closed, I'm going to begin erasing that last guideline, blending the 00 up into the 0.5. And this is the only time that I start with the lever all the way closed, and I'll gradually open the lever as needed to flick out any last dark areas that I see. And just be patient with it. Everyone's hair texture is different. Some of your clients may have denser hair than others. And you guys also want to pay attention to the growth pattern of your client's hair, which just means the direction that the hair is growing out of their scalp. And just like that, I was able to erase that last guideline, as you guys can see. And I'm gonna go ahead and come back with the half guard just to polish out any last dark areas that I see at the top of the blend. So this is what I mean by going back and doing detail work as needed, just to polish up the blend and give your client the cleanest fade that you can possibly give them. Not only will your client appreciate it, but this will increase your chances of retainment on getting that client to come back and book with you. And if you guys are new to my channel, I just recently dropped my online barber academy. So if you want to learn how to master your haircuts, as well as learning how to market your business, record and edit viral content. I have an online academy that goes into depth on all of that, all the systems that I use. So if you're a barber that really wants to take your career to the next level, the link is in my bio to enroll. And like I said, if you guys are struggling with learning how to film content, as well as edit, or even learn how to monetize your content and get another source of income, this academy is perfect for you guys, whether you're a beginner or advanced barber. If you want to take your career to the next level, the link to enroll is in my bio. And right here, I'm using my NevinTheBarber shears to do some shear over comb and get a nice clean blend up into the bulk. I always like to use shears regardless of what haircut that I'm doing, only because it gives a much more softer finish up into the bulk area, as I mentioned. And if you guys do want to purchase these shears right here, feel free to message me on Instagram and I will get you guys squared away. They are made of the highest quality Japanese forged J2 steel.
Yeah, man. It's a blessing for sure.
And now that I have the blend complete on the right side, I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact steps on the left side of my client's head. So I'll first begin by using my Stylecraft Metal Instinct trimmers to set in my first initial guide. And you guys want to be sure to make this first guideline as symmetrical as possible with the one you created on the other side. Always keep in mind that clean symmetrical guidelines will equal a nice clean symmetrical fade. And now with no guard lever all the way open, on my Metal Instinct clippers, I'll be creating my next guideline going up about another inch. And you guys want to be sure to give yourself enough space with each guideline. That way your blend isn't too compressed. If you want your fades to look nice and blurry, or what I call photoshopped, you want to be sure to give yourself enough space to blend out each guideline. And now with the 1.5 guard all the way closed, going up about another inch. So you guys can see the 3 guidelines that I've created, the 00, the 0.5, and the 1.5. And now with the half guard all the way open, I'll begin attacking that middle guideline, blending the 0.5 into the 1.5. And I'm starting with the lever all the way open, and I'm just going to gradually close the lever as needed while being sure to shorten my cutting stroke each time. And every time you guys close the lever, the hair is going to be getting cut at a little bit more of a shorter length than what you previously had the lever. So just keep that in mind if you are a beginner barber. The more you have the lever closed, the shorter the hair is going to be getting cut. And if you guys do want to save any money on the clippers that I'm using in this tutorial, feel free to use my discount code NEVIN10 on the Gamma or Stylecraft website. So now that I have that middle guideline blended out, I'm going to go ahead and line up my client's C-cups as well as his vertical bars before erasing this last guideline. And if you guys are wondering, I do have my trimmers as well as my clippers zero gapped. I do highly recommend zero gapping your clippers if you want these steps to be a lot more easier, especially when it comes out to erasing this last guideline right here. I definitely recommend using a zero gapped clipper. Otherwise, the clipper is not going to completely be able to erase that last guideline. So just keep that in mind when you guys are doing these steps. And like I said, if there's any other tutorials that you guys are interested in seeing, feel free to drop them in the comments and I will try my best to get them out for you guys. I am on the road to 300,000 subscribers. I do want to say thank you to each and every one of my subscribers who does tune in and show love to my videos. I do appreciate all you guys who watch my content. So thank you. If you are a new subscriber or if you've been subscribed for a while, I just want to say thank you. I really do appreciate all the support and feedback that you guys leave me. And just like that, as you guys can see, I was able to erase that last guideline, getting a nice clean blurry blend. And one more time, I'm going to come in with my half guard doing some lever play. And this is really just polishing my blend ensuring that any last dark areas within the fade are being blended out. And if you guys have learned anything in this tutorial so far, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like I said, I really do appreciate all the feedback that I get. So thank you to each and every one of you guys who does tune in and show love. And right here with my Metal Instinct shaver, I'm just balding all of that stubble down to the skin. And it's really just all of these small details that's going to make your guys' haircut pop and stand out. And one more time, coming in with my trimmers, ensuring that I knocked out all that stubble to blend into the 00. But this is a pretty self-explanatory system. As you guys can see, I break down each step, putting my guidelines going up, and then I come back down to erase each guideline that I created. So when it comes to cutting hair and doing a fade, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. You guys just have to find a system that works for you. Me personally, I've tried out so many different fading techniques, and I can honestly say that this system right here that I've created with the 1.5 guard and the half guard works the best for me. I really like this system because, like I said, not only is it fast and efficient, but it does work on any hair texture as well as any haircut, whether you guys are doing a taper, a burst fade, or a fade. As long as you guys do these steps correctly, you should be able to get a nice clean blend. And right here, I'm just finishing up this blend, doing some shears over comb. As I mentioned, I do always like to finish up my haircut using some shears just to get a nice clean blend up into the parietal ridge or the bulk. And you guys can see what a difference it makes, just really making that blend stand out a lot more. Sometimes the clippers can leave a little bit more of a choppier look, especially when it comes to blending up into the bulk, which is why I personally like to use shears rather than clippers for this specific step. And right here, I'm just doing some point cutting with the shears. This is just a nice way to detail your fade and refine out any last dark areas that you guys may see. And to finish off this haircut, I just have to come in and line up my client's beard. So as you guys can see, I'm lining up his neckline with the trimmers, ensuring that I can get a nice sharp cut. Same thing right here on my client's jawline. When it comes to lining up a beard, I personally recommend that you guys get a nice clean sharp edge up underneath the neckline as well as the jawline, and then you can also come back and line up the cheeks as well as the little flyaways on top of your client's lip, as you guys can see that I'm doing right here. And now I'm coming in with my straight edge razor, just doing some razor work to really make this haircut stand out. As I mentioned before, it's really all of these small details that's really going to make your guys' haircut stand out. And this is my NevinTheBarber Turkish razor. Again, if you guys do want to purchase this razor or my shears, feel free to message me on Instagram at NevinTheBarber, and I will get you guys squared away. And one more time right here, just cleaning up my client's C-cups and all of that peach fuzz on his cheeks. And just like that, I was able to give my client a nice, clean, blurry drop fade. Once again, if you guys learned anything in this tutorial, please be sure to hit the like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But it's been your boy NevinTheBarber, and I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one.